We may see an Apple car in 2024. Twitter is dropping all of the president's followers. You can look back at all the bad and good of your year on TikTok. The first Snapdragon 888 toting phone is coming soon. KFC has released a gaming PC. Microsoft is joining a ransomware task force. What up, everybody? This is Dave LeClair with MakeUseOf.com, and it is time for another episode of Tech Bytes. So we are going to dig in, look at the biggest news stories from the last couple days, and explain what they're all about and why they matter to you. So let us hop in and let's go over the news. So kicking it off with our first story, let's talk about Apple. But not a phone, not a watch, no, a car. Because apparently the Apple car is actually going to enter production in 2024, maybe 2025. That means we might actually see an Apple car coming out sooner rather than later. Now this comes right after Elon Musk revealed that he was actually trying to sell Tesla to Apple, but it becomes quite clear now why Apple didn't want to buy Tesla, because they were planning their own car. Now, as you might expect, the car is going to be powered by battery. It is not going to use gasoline, so it will be very similar to the way Tesla cars are powered. The report indicates that the vehicle will feature multiple LiDAR sensors, which makes sense since Apple is currently using those with the latest iPhone and iPad models. And that begs the question, would you drive an Apple car? So an interesting quick little bit of news, Twitter is actually revoking the followers of the @POTUS account once Joe Biden takes over, which means Biden will not inherit all of Trump's followers. And not only are the followers going to be reset, but Twitter is also going to delete all of the tweets. So it'll basically be like a brand new Twitter account, just with the existing @POTUS name. Currently, the account has over 33 million followers, but that will be reduced to 0 before we know it, because January 2021 is right around the corner. When the Trump administration took over as president, the account did retain the followers from Obama, so it's interesting to see that Twitter decided to shake that up. Of course, if you're the president of the United States, it shouldn't be too hard to build up a following on Twitter. Following the lead of services like Spotify, TikTok has announced its Year in Review feature. Aptly named Year on TikTok, the new feature will show you all the good times and bad times you had on the micro video sharing service. So basically with Year on TikTok, the service invites you to take a look back at the biggest and best moments that you had on the service during the year of 2020. So with the Year in Review, you'll see your favorite effects on the app, your favorite tracks, and even some of the most popular and best TikToks that you enjoyed the most throughout 2020. Probably the highlight of TikTok's 2020 is the fact that the app still works and has not been banned yet, though we'll have to wait and see for how long that lasts. Now, before you go looking at your calendar, I realize this next story sounds like an April Fool's joke, but we are in December, nowhere near April. But KFC is releasing its own gaming PC. I'm gonna let you drink that in for a second. KFC is releasing its own gaming PC. It's calling it the KF Console, which is KFC, but instead of chicken, it's console. See what they did there? And not only is it a gaming PC, but it actually has a compartment in it that will keep your chicken warm while you play games, which sounds like a great combination. High-end gaming components and chicken grease. The PC comes from a partnership with Cooler Master, a popular company in the PC gaming space, and it is the first computer to feature a chicken compartment. Because you never know when you might need a chicken compartment on your computer. 2020, you're weird. The Qualcomm Snapdragon 888 processor is definitely one of the most exciting bits of mobile tech coming in the near future. The Xiaomi Mi 11 is going to be the first phone to feature the Snapdragon 888 processor, and we now know when it is going to be available. Rather than waiting until early 2021, as the rumors were first indicated, the phone is actually coming out December 28th of 2020, so if you want to get your hands on this bad boy, you won't have to wait too long. Unfortunately, we don't know much else about the phone, other than that it will have a Snapdragon 888 processor. The biggest thing we don't know is whether or not we'll actually be able to get this phone, because we don't know whether or not it's going to leave China or if it's going to stay confined there. We'll have to wait and see when the date gets closer and the company makes a more official, more formal announcement and hopefully tells us exactly where this phone is going to come out. I don't think there's anyone out there who actually likes ransomware, I guess except for the people who make ransomware and use it. And Microsoft is not a fan of ransomware either, hence the company has joined an anti-ransomware task force. Basically, it's a bunch of different companies involved in security and tech that have come together to help fight ransomware and hopefully save you from being a victim of ransomware. So there are quite a few different companies that have come together, and hopefully this actually works out and they're able to kill off ransomware forever, because ransomware sucks. Unfortunately, we don't really know much about what this task force can actually do yet. We just know that it is in the early stages. Obviously, it is going to try to combat ransomware in some way, but we'll have to wait and see exactly what that means. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Make Use of Tech Bytes. I'm Dave LeClair. This is my dog Balor, and we are wishing you a very happy holidays. Make sure to stay safe out there. Like and subscribe to Make Use of's YouTube channel for all that good stuff that you love, all that technology, all that news, all those how-to, all those reviews. And stay safe. Happy holidays. We'll see you guys in the next episode.